Okay, so the last thing we want to become is a church that pursues an exhaustive list of rules and regulations. But sometimes it's important to remind ourselves of a few things. Around here, we're more interested in giving a cold cup of water to a thirsty person than we are in drinking it ourselves. Around here, we're more interested in rubbing shoulders with people who have made plenty of mistakes than we are in standing next to people who pretend they haven't. In other words, the prostitute wins. The Pharisee does not. Around here, we're more interested in following an unpredictable Savior than we are in crawling after the expected and the routinely predictable. Around here, we're more interested in equipping you to live in the real world, a world that God created and loves, than we are in creating a Christian bubble. And just to be clear, we'll gladly search for one lost, over 99 found, every time. Around here, we're more interested in growing big people than we are in growing a big church. Around here, we're more interested in helping you discover a life of worship than we are in furthering a musical genre. And finally, around here, we're more interested in walking through life together than we are in watching each other from a safe distance. And we're very interested in showing you how this works. Friends, we are a community that is guided by these biblical values. They will guide every decision we make, every relationship we nurture, and every plan we conceive. This is the road we're choosing to travel, and you are invited to take the journey with us, because we'd love it if you joined us.
Write this down. This is a quote from a guy much less famous than T.D. Jakes. His name is John Carver, okay? Way less. No, I don't even hold a candle to Jakes. But write this down. The volume of the sounds of your excuses, must not be louder than the call of your destiny. Again, the volume of the sounds of your excuses must not be louder than the call of your destiny. There are some things that I can't comprehend. There are certain things that I don't get, and I don't think I will ever get. So why am I trying to figure it out? How many times haven't you and I been afraid to step and do things because you think that when you step, there's nothing going to be there to support. There's nothing going to be there. Nobody's ever done it before. Which is really, think about this a minute. That's the stupidest thought you could ever think. I mean, certainly, other people have done it before. You're not the only one. They follow the star, they bring the gifts, but they open the gifts. They don't just leave the gifts, they opened the gifts. They did something. They were proactive with the gifts. Maybe I'm reading a little too much in there, I'm not sure. But I think it's important for us to be willing not only to present our gifts, but to open our gifts to other people. That you may think, or maybe you might not think, that your gifts are all that. That you think that this is less than what these folks need. When in fact, that what you're presenting to these people may save their life. There is a good reason for us to, let me be kind, not like some people in our lives that have done similar things to us. Certainly some of us have not been physically beat up, but we've been beat up verbally. We've been beat up emotionally. How is that going to affect us for the rest of our lives? Are we going to do like the first example of the man potentially, that he could use this as a stumbling block to now be mad to the entire world? Or use it as a stepping stone to say, you know what, I know what happened to me, but I'm not going to allow that to happen to somebody else.